One thing I learned while I was a personal trainer is in some cases, women were not able to lose their weight because they didn't feel safe in their body. Your nervous system is directly connected to your inner child. And where does the inner child sit? In your gut. And when that inner child doesn't feel safe, you might build up a protection wall, aka extra weight. One thing I saw in the transformation of those women is whenever they reconnected to their body through movement, through inner work, they started to let go of that protection wall. In today's video, I want to share with you all the nervous system basics and how to let go of that extra weight, not only through movement, but especially through reconnecting to your inner world, your inner child, to this version within you that might have needed that protection in the first place. If you're new here, my name is Jana, and together with my husband Albert, we hold sacred healing retreats. And this channel is an extension of that work where I share practical tools all about feminine energy, healing, and a more conscious life. So if this is something you are interested in, you're welcome to subscribe and stay with me. And also make sure to follow me on TikTok because there are more details on my personal life, daily activities, daily walks, and I built a new channel up there. So check it out. This is part 4 of 6 of the Nervous System Healing and Reparenting course here on YouTube. And all the courses are actually building on top of each other. So go back and watch the other parts so you know exactly why we are talking about what we're talking about now. What is your nervous system? The first time I stumbled up on your nervous system was actually when I used to be a personal trainer. I had to know a little bit about the nervous system and how it is connected to the body. So there was a basis, but I didn't know in depth how much the nervous system is responsible for our overall well-being. It is developed in our childhood. Because in our childhood, you can imagine your nervous system is becoming to be programmed to all the things that become normal for you. We have 2 states of your nervous system. The first one is the parasympathetic nervous system. This nervous system stands for rest, digest, relaxation. This actually happens when you sleep. Your body takes up energy and time to restore and to rebuild all the cells and all the things that are going on in your brain and your body. That's why when you wake up, you feel refreshed, you feel good. Your nervous system did its very best job. And then we have the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight, flight, or freeze. This is responsible when you are in danger. The overall job of your nervous system is to answer the question, am I safe or am I in danger? It is the communication highway in your body. It's scanning your environment constantly because it wants to keep you alive. Wherever you are with your nervous system healing, it is doing its best job in your highest interest. Unfortunately, most of us were stuck in some kind of survival pattern and fight, flies, or freeze because of trauma, traumatic events, or transgenerational trauma. And here comes the point. When your body is stuck in survival, your nervous system holds up energy, extra weight. It wants to protect you. It wants to keep you safe. Let's look at some indicators how to know if your nervous system is dysregulated. This is also important for you to look within other people when you see them if they might be dysregulated. You always feel tired. Even after sleeping, you're still very tired. You have this fatigue within your body. Your system never really resets. Big indicator of that your nervous system is dysregulated and does not feel safe yet. Digestive issues, bloating, constipation. When your nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system, cannot do its job and relax and digest and restore, your digestion might stuck because Those are the area where all the emotions are stored. The gut is the second brain. I feel there's so much wisdom in it. Those emotions we do not digest through our body stay within our body. If you're ancient and hypervigilant, so you're always scanning your environment, maybe because to an accident or a traumatic childhood, you were not safe emotionally or physically. Was the case for me. That's why I'm very sensitive to energies, to people. I can read people. You also can say highly sensitive people are more likely to have an experience that were traumatic. You have difficulty to relax, or you feel so much guilt and shame when you want to take a break. Big indicator. I had that with my first business when I was a personal trainer. When I would take a nap or I would take a break, I would feel a wave of shame and guilt. And I was realizing, why would I feel that? That makes no sense. This is my own business. This is my own freedom. I can take up any time I need and I want. And then I was realizing that was my nervous system. It was so dysregulated because I never learned that my worth was not coming from working or doing more. It was just who I am. But that was not the message my nervous system had. And the last one, emotional eating and numbness. When you tend to emotionally eat, which makes sense, right? When you're sad, when you feel lonely and you don't have that emotional support, that connection within you to people, to God, to your environment, eating becomes like a beautiful, soothing energy. And it's also something you might inherit in childhood. I had a pattern where I had to reconnect to my inner child and see, oh my love, like we actually don't need that chocolate right now. We need a hug. We need to connect with each other. I want to listen to you. I want to hear what you need. So emotional eating is a very huge pattern, especially for women, because there is this soothing, this nurturing. When food becomes our regulator, this is not something we can build on. This is something that will fall apart after years because the basis, the security you're looking for is within you and your nervous system. When you're dysregulated, you have thoughts like, the world is not safe. I have to stay alert. If I relax, something bad will happen. I must do more, otherwise I will not survive. I can't trust others. I'm gonna do everything on my own. If I let go, I will lose control of the situation. I have to hold on onto this emotion, this person, this circumstances, this job. Otherwise, I will not get anything better. I will lose control. Danger can come anytime. I need to be prepared. Silence or vulnerability, sharing my emotions, means I'm vulnerable and I cannot do that. Love and true connection, intimacy is not safe. I need to protect myself. If those are things you're thinking or you're subconsciously becoming aware of, what do they all have in common? They all have in common contraction. That means you are protecting yourself. That's what a nervous system is doing, right? A nervous system wants to protect you. But you're not actually in danger. Now your job is to come back to your own safety, to your own regulated state. And this is where the inner work, the regulation work comes in. Coming back to the beginning of this video, why is healing and gaining weight connected to each other? When you're in survival mode, your body stores energy. It might hold on to weight because it doesn't feel safe yet. Weight gain during healing is actually not a failure, it's a sign that your body is going back into repair and digestive mode. So it's going into healing mode. And that's exactly why regulating, reconnecting to your body, to your inner child, your nervous system is the key for weight loss and not another diet and more exercises. I promise you that out of experience as a personal trainer, there is a huge correlation between your weight loss and the level of safety you feel within you. If your nervous system is exhausted from all the functioning, you won't be able to lose any weight. You won't be able to feel safe. Your nervous system is still repeating the trauma or the unsafety environment you might have lived in for a very long time, your childhood, maybe some environment from working. And your body is still in that mode of, I need to protect myself, I need to fight, freeze, run away. Otherwise, we cannot go through this experience called life. It's not about pushing harder, doing another diet, reading another book. It's about reconnecting. That's why the women that I had when I did personal training, they had the most success when they combined physical movement, so connection to your body, you feel your body, you move, and the inner work. Because you do not only reconnect to your body, you reconnect to your truth. You connect to that light, to that groundedness, that light version within you. You came to this earth. You did not came to this earth and had a dysregulated nervous system. That was something the environment around you created into you. It's not your fault, but it's your job now to take accountability and feel safe within your body again. I know this from my own healing and coaching several women, because the real transformation does not happen within your head. It happens in your body together with your nervous system. Real healing means you feel. You feel everything, and you realize that feeling it will not destroy you, it will set you free. How to bring safety back to your body? What can you actually do? How do you come back to that grounded and regulated state? Healing your nervous system is not to think differently, but to actually make different experience. This is practice you implement into your daily life. You will not change your nervous system by watching more videos, but by actually committing and integrating these tools you are learning. If it's in this video or other content creator you have watched, take something out of it and implement it. If you do that, it's like with a workout, you will see change within you. You will feel more safety. And I will give you now 5 areas that are sustainable and that are actually long-term changes you need to integrate to feel safe. Number 1, environment. The first environment you have to create safety is your internal state. This means you are going to dig deeper into shadow work, revolving patterns of your childhood, trauma. Where did you not feel safe? Where do you not feel safe today? Why are you not speaking up? What are you afraid will happen? Who's abandoning you? What are you afraid of saying to other people you're not saying? These are all areas that are indicating something is in your nervous system and it wants to be expressed, it wants to be felt. Then the environment within your home. Create a space that is not stressing you out, that is giving you peace, tranquility, and harmony. Mental clarity. Declutter your environment and bring safety back to where you live. This will enhance your healing journey, because when you look around, you don't see things that stress you. You actually feel inspired, you feel light, you feel like this is a safe space for me to sleep, to cook, to watch something, to be in silence. Environment means the environment you live in within you is mirroring back your internal state. So look around you. How does your current home reflect your internal space back to you? Number 2, supportive people. Especially when you heal, your nervous system needs emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent people. And if your parents and sisters or brothers are not part of that, take a step back. You are doing yourself a favor. Take a step back, Take your time, disconnect from people that cannot understand you, and start really be maturing and emotionally connecting to your own emotions. This is the only way, the only safe road to walk on. You cannot go back to people like emotionally immature parents that will shame you, that will say things about you to you, that will dysregulate your nervous system again. You have to take your time and be around people that will support you. Nurturing places. Choose places to go that nurture you and not drain you. Go into nature. Go into places that enhance or regulate your nervous system, that will bring peace, tranquility, and just peace of mind to you and not bringing you back into fight or flight. So you need to be sensitive with yourself and listen to what your body is telling you. Your body is already talking to you before your head is digesting the information. Habits and routines. This is what you find on my channel. Routine, rituals that nurture you, bring you back to peace. If it's about journaling or putting beautiful oil on your body, speaking the words your inner child always needed to hear, doing the mirror work. You can find videos like this one on my channel where I go deeper into those rituals that have helped me so much healing, and also other women I coached, because integrating these small habits, which needs to be part of your new identity, of your healed identity, is the key to coming back to a regulated state. If it's this video or the video before where I share the body ritual, the oils that have helped me to come back to my nervous system, to connect to my inner child, and to actually also let go of extra weight, because I started to feel more safe within my body. Even I had all the knowledge in the world about being a very good personal trainer, I was not safe from feeling unsafe within my body due to trauma, due to an unsafe environment. And I didn't know how to respond to passive aggressive people, emotionally insecure people that were pulling you down, that were treating you badly. I didn't know how to treat myself. I didn't know how to contact my inner child and tell my inner child, you're safe with me. I didn't know how to draw boundaries. These were all things I had to learn. These were all realizations I had during my healing journey. How to connect to myself, how to have values. What are values for? What are my boundaries for? They're for me, not for other people. What are actually my needs? I'm a highly sensitive person, and I want to nurture that. I want to respect that. I don't want to push that away. Bring in habits and routines that are individually for your highest good. I have always taught this the women I have coached. You need to create, if it's with your fitness, your diet, your inner work, the words you are saying, you have to come up with a routine that is just tailored to your individuality, because you are the only person that knows truly what is best for you. It is your body and your soul. And yes, we are here to support each other, to mirror each other, but ultimately you are connected to your nervous system and you know best what is good for you. And with rituals and routines, you create that safe space within you, and nobody can give that to you. Be inspired by the things I teach you, I show on this channel, and integrate it. When you hear this, let me actually know what is your ritual, and have you integrated some of these rituals with a red emoji, so I know you have been listening to this part. And the last one is co-regulation. You need other people to feel safe. You can have so much journal, meditation, somatic work, and the rituals, everything for yourself, but we also need each other. The biggest contributor to my peace, to my healing, was my man, Albert. He already was a safe space, a person with highly emotional intelligence, a person that is emotionally mature. He gave me the space I needed for my nervous system to regulate, calm down, to heal, move through the different stages of healing, through my trauma, to face all of it, my shadows. I learned that this is a huge contribution to your healing. Feeling safe within you when you are with someone that is actually already feeling safe within themselves. We need each other, but not the people that have hurt you. Sometimes you need to take a step back and ask yourself who or which place is actually helping me to co-regulate. This is something beautiful. This is human. With these changes, new habits, you will get there. Healing is not linear, it's an up and down, and it comes in waves. But with these ups and with these downs, you will calibrate yourself, because you will finally notice when your nervous system is popping up in situations where you feel like, I'm safe, I don't need that protection mechanism anymore. And where you finally come to that realization, you are the safe space. You are the haven for your inner child. You regulate, and with you, you can go out into the world and feel safe within your body. So it all starts within you. Healing takes courage, and it's a beautiful path to walk. And with every step you take, you will let go of things, people, circumstances that are no longer in the vibration of your new reality, and that's connected to your nervous system. If you have always been connected to pain, drama, uncertainty, emotionally immature people, then that was your normal. But with regulating, reconnecting to your body, there's so much beauty, peace, there's creativity, and it's not gone. It's coming all towards you. Just keep going. That's just what I want you to know. Walk that path. Be vulnerable. Show your emotions. You won't hurt anybody from being vulnerable. Healed people will give you space. Healed people will understand you. I wish you a beautiful day, and I see you in the next video.